Public comment, communication. All right, minutes from the October 23rd, 2025 meeting. Motion to approve those minutes.
I wish I would.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Doug Erickson is excused. Joe Grappa.
Here.
Roxanne Kahan is excused. Sylvia.
Here.
Sam Kotke.
Here.
Evan Lund.
Here.
Amanda McMeekin.
Here.
Renee Lionfelder.
Here.
Oakley Palachuk.
Here.
And Adam Spear is excused. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we'd be looking for a motion to approve the minutes from October 23rd, 2025 meeting.
Make a motion to approve the October 23rd minutes.
Second. We get a motion and a second, all those in favor?
Aye.
There was no discussion on that, right? Plat book.
Okay, plat books. In your packets, I reached out to Rockford Maps, who currently produces a plat book for us. Currently, there's a 2024 version. The quote that was in your packets is for the 2026 Price County plat book, which will be published in August of 2026. So we did a price quantity of 50 and 100 for, you'll see what they charge. Shipping is one time. We've had some interest in hard copy plat books, so this would be a more economical way for our taxpayers, property owners to purchase a hard copy plat book versus going to Rockford Maps. If I went to Rockford Maps right now, it would cost me $92.51 with shipping and tax to purchase one Price County plat book. Not sure how the committee feels about having a quantity again, but.
We get asked quite often,
Okay.
ironically at Christmas time. Apparently that's a hot topic to give as a gift.
Yep, or hunting season.
Yep. Yeah, usually definitely around hunting season, there's a lot of question about them. But
I guess, I think everybody's in agreement, we can order some, right?
Mhm.
It's just, the question is whether we get 50 or 100.
Right.
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 Last time, how did you go through, you bought the new ones?
I think last time we only bought 500 because the quantity was so, it took us so long to get rid of them over a 4-year period.
If you bought 100, one, they would
In
go
2
within 2
years.
years, probably.
Yeah, Rockford publishes a new plat book every 2 years, so. I mean, we could always order 50 and then get another 50, or if you wanna go with 100, we can do 100 too.
Just to see how those go over, because if we do the 50, we'd have to repay the shipping then.
Correct.
For an additional 50.
Yep.
60 cents. Yes, sure.
Would we want to reach out to like the gas stations that sold them previously? And I think there's interest there, so I would do 100.
We get 100 and, yeah, what are we selling them for?
Yeah. Yeah, the next thing we have to decide is what we wanna sell them for. Our prior plat books, we were selling for $25 and it was costing us $9.35 per book. So my suggestion would be maybe around, what do we say, like 40-ish?
I'd say 40-ish.
$40.
Okay, so we get a motion, order 140.
And then what about for shipping? Like, I think we were $10 a book for shipping before if people ordered them online. Would we stick with the $10 for shipping? So 40 for the book and an additional 10?
I think so, cause the shipping at $10 basically was just the postage and the envelope.
Yep.
So I think the $10, and we just raised that, I think not too long ago.
Yeah.
So I think that would be fine.
Okay. I guess we'd need a motion to order 100 plat books and to charge $40 a book if they pick them up, and $50 a book if we ship.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Renee, second by Joe. All those in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry, who was the second?
Joe.
Joe. And I see you did get a quote on the wall map, cause
Yeah.
we had asked, cause it'd be nice, but it looks like they're gonna be a little spendy if we have. the wall
Yeah.
map, so.
When I first talked to her, I thought she said $9.95. And she said, no, it was 99 and 19.95 for shipping. And I'm like, oh, so we'll get that one map and we'll, of course, give it to you guys. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, that or whatever, we don't care.
we
But
can,
It's kind, they have, it's
We-
nice
we
for
have
you
some
guys to
old
have
ones,
one, yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
we have,
that's,
we have.
yeah, yeah,
old
yeah, we
ones.
can- yeah.
I was just more curious if they were gonna be like $10 a piece, it'd be nice to get a few.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$100 a piece, maybe, yeah.
And they could, so it looks like they are sending us the ebook. We could maybe print, if somebody could figure out how to get that on the platter, we could maybe print some of those large ones, cause the large ones you have, Janet printed from the book she has.
Mhm.
We just printed those in house,
Yeah,
so,
Probably could run down the science studio.
yeah, maybe Science Studio, cause they come over, yeah, our platter. Yeah.
So can
Anyway.
we order extra of those maps or no, I wondered one from my apartment?
A wall map? That's what we were just talking about, they're $99 a piece.
Yeah, no, I would
Oh.
take it out of my budget, I just didn't know if we should put it on.
I would think if we had the ebook, we might be able to figure it out, but I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
So, but yeah, you could always order one, I guess, if you wanted just a wall map and take it out of your budget, I think that's something you could just order for maps.
Separately, okay.
It does look like they send out postcards then to landowners when the new edition is released, so that may also help with sales. 3,700 postcards, and I know they kind of do that now already when they release a plat book because we get a lot of questions for that, but,
Next thing on the agenda I've got is the 2026 Next Gen 911 grant. This just came up here a couple weeks ago. And I've been working with Adam from Ayers and Associates. We've got the Department of Military Affairs came out with a new Next Gen 911 grant for this year. And we are one of 8 counties that would be eligible for track 1 of this grant, which is basically to get our GIS data for the Next Gen 911 system up to current standards that are for GeoCom. I've got, I've been working with Adam and he sent me earlier this week a proposal for Ayers to do the data collection, and then I'm waiting on the proposal from GeoCom to compile the data and send it to the state. So far, what I've got for numbers, getting the 2D building outlines, which is a requirement of DMA for the Next Gen 911 grant, would be $78,500. The road center lines would be $98,800, and mapping all the driveways in the county would be $115,500. And this is a 95-5 grant, so we would have to come up with a 5% local match on that. Local match number, I wanna say, the total grant, if we got project A, B, and C on that, would come to. You got the total on here, so. Well, the 5% match on the 78,000 would be 3925, 4940, and 5775. So we'd be looking at like 14,000 would be our local match. The total grant would be about 370, and that depends on what GeoCom comes in at their quote for compiling the data that Ayers collects. It sounds like that's gonna be a lot cheaper than the data collection, just compiling it. And this is, I don't have the final numbers because it just came up here within the last week and a half. So we need to come up with that 5% match from local funds. We can't use our land info grant to pay for that. So we'd probably look at it maybe out of the $8 account to come up with that 15 to 20,000 to pay for that. But it's kind of a good bang for our buck. We're over $300,000 in
And it's required.
grants. What's that?
And it's required.
It is required to eventually get this
Yeah.
data collected.
Right.
It's, not required to do it immediately,
Right.
but, we need a motion to apply for a grant?
I would amongst yourselves.
Okay, so, and I've gotta talk to Adam on the payment. I think the grant is due by March of 2027, the grant completion date would be. So I think we could push off payment till 27 to build up our $8 account. We can write in for the 27 grant to use more of the WLIP funds to pay for things that we normally pay out of the $8 account. Just shift money that way is kind of my thought process. But, looking at it, it's a lot of money to pay for things that we need without a lot of local money going in. It's kind of,
And as long as you guys are managing it within your like land info, you won't need like the resolution to like Joe's. Or be like, I need a resolution to say the county's gonna support the grant if we do it. You guys are using your.
Yeah,
We have no control over it, the county has. The board would be able to dictate that.
Yeah.
So you're managing it within and that's how I look at it.
and DMA does not require
Right, that's
any
right.
resolution to do this. Like, I think RTP funds require a resolution, so that's right. So yeah, I guess, somebody would wanna make a motion that we apply for this. It's not guaranteed that we're gonna get all 3 projects, and we might just get project A, project B, and then the geocom part is required, but that's not gonna be too much money. I would say, talking to Adam, the DMA may throw out the driveway portion, and that's the largest portion, so we may not get enough driveways, but
How does this data get to, like, who generates it, how does it get to us?
so AIRS compiles the data, sends it to Geocom, who has a contract with the state, and Geocom then sends it to the state.
Oh, okay,
And then it's all tied in with the next gen 911 system through the sheriff's department.
okay,
Is how that can reach right. Like fire. And the way Adam described it, he said if somebody was down south and they called 911, they could tie in with the next gen 911 system and get better response, I guess. That's,
okay.
and I did talk to Danny at the sheriff's department a little bit about this too.
I'll make a motion
I'll second.
for the grant.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Okay.
All those opposed? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Evan, on that same subject, do you know where the reimbursement for
The other next gen 911 is?
yeah, is that still?
That's still, I'm
Okay.
still working on getting that. I talked to Adam a little bit about that, and I talked to Grant with the Department of Military Affairs about the grant. And, they're waiting on, we need to submit our current address point layer and road center line, which I had asked you for that about 2 months ago. You sent it to me. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I submitted that, and then we need to submit it through Geocom. So I had the Crossroads people from the sheriff's department work on submitted it through Geocom. So it's been since we got that data. That's how long it's been sitting there.
Okay,
It should be $133,000 that that's coming back.
okay, cause I
on
think I
that.
had 92,736, is there more? So 133 you said is coming back?
I think it's 133. That might not count our 5%. So it might be like 128. It's 100 and,
Okay,
yeah, that's the amount I applied for. But I applied for that back
quite some,
even before I had asked for that data. We got it.
yeah,
I don't know why it's not coming back. I
Okay.
follow up about once a week and ask where it is.
And they didn't say that they didn't have like the complete file or anything for it sent
The
you?
data file?
Yeah,
Well, the Crossroads guy said it's getting thrown back and he's working on it on his end to get it submitted.
okay,
So
okay.
I don't know. Yeah, we should be.
Just watch
I'm
for
working on it and I've been letting Carrie know.
okay,
Where we're
just
kinda
watching
at
for it,
on
cause I'm
that.
just still showing it on the
Yeah,
books.
It's,
so.
yeah, it'll be on the books as a period 13
Okay.
revenue eventually.
Eventually, okay, then we're good, thank you.
We're gonna run down, like, if you tell me to come by Mark, 31st. You don't have a number.
I have the exact number that we're getting.
Okay.
I let Carrie know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been talking to Carrie about it.
End of your books.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know why we're not getting it. Okay.
As long as we know it's coming.
Yeah, it should be coming, yeah. Next meeting date, we always just do as needed. For sure, we're gonna be in fall sometime when our 2027 WLIP grants come out.
Do you want one in 2026? Because they were in October last year.
You will need one in 2026 for the 27 WLIP grants, yeah.
And Adam cannot make third Thursday.
Third Thursdays, okay. Generally, we have these on Monday or Wednesdays. It's just we're gonna, because a lot of us are here anyway, because we have zoning coming up next, so
That's good.
that's why we had this meeting time. So we didn't have to pay Doug two per diem.
Yeah. And they still didn't quite.
All right, yeah. So I think we can adjourn.
Yeah.
Have a-